My name is Simon Shirley and I'm shore crew and tractor driver for Penarth Lifeboat Station. So as shore crew, so clearly the boat is just ballast, it's just a weight on a trailer until we get it in the water when the helm takes over. So my role is to head up the launch and the recovery of the boat, so to safely see it across the road, either driving the tractor or being in charge of the launch, seeing it safely across what is a public road, safely down a slipway and safely afloat, so that the boat can do what it needs to do on the water and then safely recover it. Day job is pilot in the Air Force, weekend display pilot in the summer, so this takes up the remaining spare time really. In the Air Force and being a pilot and being on a display team, there's a lot of team bonding, there's a lot of sense of belonging to a team that works well together. And that's what you get here as well. All disparate backgrounds, all sorts of walks of life, all different kinds of people, different age groups, potentially people that you probably wouldn't mix with normally, but you come down here and it all just gels together, and it's being part of that team that's something that no individual could do, working well as a team, training as a team, and then ultimately making a huge difference to people's lives. So yeah, at 4 o'clock in the morning when the pager goes, it's a bit of a rude awakening, but no, we all run down, we never know really what's going on. So most common question as we arrive is, what's the shout? And you never know what it is, so it could be broken down boat, it could be people in the water. I guess if I did struggle with anything down here, it's the fact that sometimes you just don't feel you do enough, because I don't go on the boat. And yes, I know the boat can't go without what we do on the shore, but still, when it's not pleasant and there's not pleasant views, or it's not a pleasant recovery or life-saving, you do think, well, I'm not really playing enough of a part. So I feel for the crew, especially with some of the things they've had to do. Recently we've had a couple of boats sink off the back, tied to the back of the boat, and they've had to cut the rope as the boat has literally gone down, and the crew on the salvage vessel, they've just pushed them in the water as the boat's gone down, because they typically go down very quickly. So it's kind of those ones, and those ones never seem to happen at 2 o'clock on a sunny afternoon. They always happen at 2 o'clock in the morning on a cold winter's night. So those are the kinds of ones that stick with me. The ones where I would probably be more involved is sometimes when we're covering people either on a sinking boat, or we had 3 teenagers cut off by the tide a few weeks ago, and you just meet them with a cup of tea or a hot chocolate and a blanket, and I guess I feel a little bit more involved at that point.